Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. So, I finally made a decision what I want to do for the next week, and I have come to a conclusion already. So, I started late today because I felt tired after another long day today. Took me time to unwind, but I'm finally here. So, I'm gonna try to find out what we're gonna do tonight. So, one thing I want to say right off the bat is thank you all so much. It's good to be here after 3 years, although I wish our audience was much bigger. But I'm just glad to have gotten the respect of how many people I've gotten in the last 3 years that still do pop by here whenever they get the chance. Sea of Thieves got an unexpected lucky break there without asking for it. So we finally got a guild/clan set up on that game now. But I'm not going to worry about the grind on that game so much, because it is not my top priority. But it is fun to do missions in that game when I am in the mood for it. There's still not many other pirate or sea games out there like that thing. So that is probably the one we're gonna stick until something better comes along, if that ever happens. But tonight it's gonna be bonus games. I'm not sure what bonus games we can do today, because there are some games I haven't had a chance to touch in a while, since other games like Siege, Final Fantasy has taken up my time. But there are some different games we could do some process elimination and find out what I want to do or not. So one game comes into mind, so I'm just gonna get on with it because I don't have that much time today, unfortunately. So we'll make the most of it. Let's do it. So, whoops, I've got the wrong scene. There you go. Anyway, there's one game that got gifted to me recently. Thanks again, Knight, if you're watching. I don't know if this game is good or not, but I'm gonna find out if this has any value to it or not. Phasmophobia still continues to be one of the more decent horror games out there. Not only for gameplay loop-wise, but playing with other people or friendlies or your friends. But this game, is it decent? I don't know. Might as well find out. Oh, DirectX 12 or 11? Okay, let's try DirectX 12 and see if that's any good. Let's see if this game is any decent. A game by 2 devs. Okay. Okay, let's go to the video settings and you know what's funny? Even though the FPS is 60, it doesn't seem to recognize it. So I'm just gonna not worry about the FPS. I'm just gonna put the hold on a second. Okay. Okay, got my FPS locked to 60. Yeah, let's just put it to 60. Because I noticed that the GPU does work a lot harder beyond 60. So, one sec. Here we go. Wait a minute. I'm getting some deja vu here. Didn't we play this before? Wait a minute. Wait. These are the same graphic settings from Killer Clowns and that other horror game that I know of. What? This is the same game. This is the same. What an interesting coincidence. Okay, we're gonna keep this on. Okay, let's try single player and see what this game is like in single player. Okay. 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 What happens if you put the FPS beyond 60 FPS? Okay, GPU is still good. Okay. You're all ready to go. Oh, okay. So. Oh, hold on a second. You have to refresh the page glitch. Refresh the page glitch. It is already up to date. So if you don't leave the app or oh crap, the title. You're right. Jesus Christ, I thought I had everything set up. Hold on, I'll change it. And I just died off screen. Okay. And I just died off screen. How anticlimactic is that is. Oh, sorry, not the category, the title. I forgot to change that. There's always one thing I forget. My bad. Okay, Glitch, thanks for pointing that out. So yeah, Glitch, I don't know if you play Sea of... yeah, you do play Sea of Thieves, Glitch, but I basically got the clan or guild set up. I don't know if you have a clan or guild in Sea of Thieves, but I finally got that set up. So I got a sloop and a brig all ready to go. So if you wish to join that clan or guild that I have, you're more than welcome to let me know. And I just died off screen here. Okay, let's try that again. I just died just within not even 10 seconds into the game. So this is a game called, hold on a second, Panic Core. It's supposed to be another horror game where you escape and you can't turn off proximity voice chat for whatever reason. So I'm not sure if this game is decent or not, but yeah, let me know if you want interested for Sea of Thieves, Glitch, even just to come on for like a little bit if you want to join the guild. It's up to you. So yeah, this game right now, I'm just trying to figure out if this is decent or not. I already have a red flag in this game already, Glitch. You can't turn off the microphone. What I don't like about this game already, Glitch, is they can't turn off the microphone. Oh, they can, Glitch. Really? Really? You just die right off the bat? Really? That's it? Not even 10 seconds and you die. As soon as you speak or make any noise, it kills you. That's lame. Say what you want about Phasmo, but at least you don't die as soon as you spawn. And this is single player. Can you imagine if multiplayer was the same thing? Whoa, wow, that is lame. That's just lame. And yeah, you cannot... the middle school is the only one you can do. Well, glitched. That's not already a good impression already. I mean, is that possible for you to run away? And maybe have a chance to escape? Wow, that's already a bad first impression. Hello! That's lame. Like you have to be, you have to be decently quiet. Wow, that is lame. You barely have any safe spots. Hi, Orca. That's lame. Wow, that's already not fun. No, I don't want to play this game anymore. No. And I know there's multiplayer, but it doesn't matter. No. That's a terrible... And you can't turn off the proximity voice chat either. Wow, that's not a very good first impression of a game. No. 9 minutes and I'm done. Say what you want about Lethal Company or Phasmophobia, but at least you have a chance to get set up and then go, quote-unquote, hunt. This one, you don't have that chance. Lethal Company is better than this. Yeah, I am uninstalling. Nope. And I'm gonna hide this game. I'm gonna refund right now. So yeah, Orca, it's good to see you again. Sea of Thieves, Orca. I don't know if you're in the mood for that game, but I can invite Glitch and Orca into the guild if you want to. So that's something that I got a lucky break from yesterday. So that's the long story short. Yeah, it's not what I expected. Nope. There we go. The deal breaker for that panic core is that you can't turn off your microphone. What if I don't want to have the microphone? You're forcing me? No. No thanks. Okay. Nope. You can't turn off the microphone, and even if you make noise, I don't know how much noise the game allows you, but that's the first map you play, and basically get hunted down. No, thank you. No, pass. Alright, so, yeah, we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So, tonight is all about bonus games. I'm not sure if I don't know if... I couldn't quickly launch Sea of Thieves just to invite you to the guild. I already got it set up already. So if you wanna quickly go into Sea of Thieves, I can invite people into the guild. Speaking of which, I did set up Sea of Thieves when it comes to the look of my ships for like a little bit, so I can quickly launch it and figure out how the invitation works. So I just got some achievements to launching a guild ship for the first time. It's basically the same missions that we did before, except this time around we do it with a guild ship, which does have its own levels you grind. But I don't think about the grind too much. But I just like to do it for fun. So I did get a lucky break with the gold and all that stuff from yesterday. So we can just go into this game and just do it for fun. And I did level up quite a bit. So yeah, Glitch, I don't know if are you still there, but yeah. Oh, hi, Kardinovich. Welcome back, Kardinovich. Yeah, I'm just doing bonus games tonight. It's good to see you again. I don't know what game we first played together or first met us, Cardo, but you're more than welcome to join us. So I just did a horror game about 2 minutes ago, and I didn't like it, so I uninstalled it. Oh yeah, I didn't forget about Pro Soccer Online, Cardo. I didn't forget about that, but I did move on to other games. I still have Pro Soccer Online on my Steam library, but I haven't had the chance to play it. Hopefully the lobbies and the internet connection for that game and the servers are stable now, but I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. But it's good to see you again, Cardo. I've been, like I said, I've been doing lots of different games since the last time you saw me. So welcome back to this little show of ours. So, I'm not sure if Pro Soccer Online is something we can do tonight, since I think most people are locked up. And I know there's a Euro Cup going, but I had to be in the mood for it. Surprisingly enough, Cardo, I do have enough games that I do like to focus on. The main games that I have that I want to play, Cardo, is Rainbow Six Siege, Final Fantasy XIV Online, and a couple of handful of other games that I like to do when I'm in the mood. So having lots of games can be indecisive, but I do know a couple of games in particular that can help me stay fresh and not suffer burnout. This game, Sea of Thieves, is also another one that I do casually. So it's not something that I have to play urgently. It's something that I can do whenever. So Pro Soccer Online is also another game that I do casually, but I do like to play that game when I'm in the mood. I think I made like 20 videos or something on Pro Soccer Online, Cardo. I don't know if you have ever seen or watched my YouTube page there, but that's basically where I post all my highlights, so you don't have to look at all these Twitch VODs, which can be hours long. So I save the best highlights there, and it basically brings you up to speed. So. Oh, you mean inside the same part? Okay, I don't remember names, Cardo. So if I don't remember you or Sam, it's nothing personal. It's just that when you have hundreds of names and time passes by, it does get challenging to remember. It's not easy to remember people's names, Cardo. I met people in Sea of Thieves. I met people in Rainbow Six Siege. I met people in other games, so it can be very tough to remember names. If I see you every day, then I will have an easier time to remember, but I will unfortunately forget. So yeah, when it comes to Sea of Thieves, it's again, like I said before, it's not something I do all the time, but it is fun, and I'm just starting to figure out. Oh yeah, I can invite friends. Okay, I was just wondering how I can invite people into this. Apparently, the maximum number of people I can invite into this guild is 24, but apparently can go as high as 50. So yeah, this is the thing I was wondering. Oh, there's no friends available to invite? What? I have no clue. You would think there's. I bet there's a way to. I bet there is a way in this game to grind. But I hadn't had a chance to do. Okay, notable. Oh yes. No rewards available. Yeah, you basically have to grind, but I don't worry about the grind in this game so much. As long as I have other people to play with, that's the main thing. I got a lucky break, so. Yeah, this is the guild. Yeah, this is the guild system, and I just got this set up yesterday. And invite friends. You would think. I think they have to be online or something, because yeah, I have no clue how this thing works. Yeah, so I basically got 2 guild ships now. I did have enough money from yesterday's run. I had a very lucky break yesterday where I have 2 ships. To make a long story short, Cardo, I don't know if you're familiar with Sea of Thieves, but you can play this game on PvE now called Safer Seas, although the rewards are reduced and limited features, but at least it's an option that you can do PvE in this game now. That shouldn't have been available when this game first came out all those years ago, but I'm glad that's a thing now, finally. Significantly, mind you? What does that mean, significantly? But yeah, but if you talk about the grind, then yes, I am not too surprised that you have to grind in this game. But I'm not worried about that. The main thing I'm concerned about is inviting somebody to the guild. But yeah, I do have a sale for a guild option here. Oh yes, yeah, that's true. Even the game says that. But at least it's an option for those that But at least it is an option. And by the way, Glitch, I can do this. I can do this game either with a sloop or a brig. So I did get enough money from yesterday's run to do either type. So yeah, Glitch, I don't know if you have to be online for me to invite you, but yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, Glitch. That's basically that's mainly what that mode is for. So thankfully that is a thing that you can do now instead of, you know, forced into that. Not exactly, Cardo. When you go into higher seas, which is basically PvP open world or PvP sandbox, the number of ships you can have in a server or instance is 5 or 6 ships. So it's a big map, but it's very unlikely you'll come across other players, especially if you look at the map. There's also PvP in this game with the hourglass. That's what people call, but it's a 1v1 PvP. I am not confident enough to play this game on PvP yet. So, but you can play this game with a sloop, which is a 2-player ship. Brig is 3 players, and galleon is 4. So obviously, the bigger the ship, the more hit points. But the thing is, you can still play and enjoy this game with smaller ships. So you do have more stuff to level up, but yeah. No. I mean, Glitch, it's not a no-brainer, but if you're gonna do hourglass or PvP in this game, you need to be confident, like operating a ship or in the heat of combat, which I don't have a lot of experience on. It needs to be second nature to you. You can play one with multiple friends, Carter. You can. Yeah, you can. Like I said before, in this game, you can play with a sloop, brig, or galleon. Yeah, so sloop is 2 players only, including yourself. Our brig ship is 3 players, including 3 players including yourself, and galleon is 4. But you don't have to go with the biggest ship in the game. You can enjoy this game with a smaller ship if you wanted to. So I personally prefer brig when it comes to having a larger crew, but I don't mind doing sloop. So yeah, I finally got the guild ship that I wanted. So just like Planetside 2, I do have a clan or outfit in that game, and I made the decision to finally have a guild in Sea of Thieves now. So yeah, when it comes to inviting people into the guild, I'm not sure how that works because I'm going into this guild page, guild members, and trying to say invite friends. No friends available to be invited. How? When you first create a guild, you can always send invitations to friends later too. I'm on Discord VC, by the way, Orca, if you want to join, but you don't have to if you don't have the time. But yeah, but anyway, you can grind to get into a legendary guild, but I'm not really worried about that because I imagine it takes a lot of grind just to do this. But yeah, that's not my main concern. Yeah, we're gonna do sail for a guild. I will try a sloop. I did spend some of the gold to make the ship look a little different, so it doesn't look completely vanilla. Like, I decided to go with this color because I think it looks decent. So sail sloop. Play with your friends and guild members. So once you have a guild in this game, instead of having open crew and closed crew, you can now have a guild crew option. So you don't have to worry about randoms. Your friends and guild members can join you. You can also invite friends and guild members to fill empty crew slots if you wish. So yeah, let's try that. Or so invite friend. So here's the thing, Cardo. I still have the suit, but I had a long day at work today. Like, I had a 12-hour work day, Cardo. No, I still have it. I still wear it, but the thing is, after a long work day, like 12 hours today, I wear casual clothes just to help me prepare. But yeah, Cardo, one thing that has changed is I have this now. I have this community logo card that you can buy from the merch store if you wish. So this is our community logo that you see on the chat or when you use channel points or alliance points. I feel pretty proud of this logo, and you can buy this from the merch store if you wish. So this is the logo and shirt that I wear from now on when I'm not wearing my suit. So this is something that I'm happy to wear, so... So yeah, Orca, I don't mind doing sloop or a 2-player ship. So let me see if I can try to invite you here. Send invite. I don't know how this guild thing works because I tried to see if there's anybody you can invite. Apparently that's not that simple to do, or I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Okay, I'm joining your server. Maybe then you can invite me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if this is possible. Settings, no. Yeah, it's not clear how to do it. I mean, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't mind doing a brig glitch. I was just wondering how this,
Maybe you can invite someone now since I'm in online right now. Maybe you can invite me to your guild.
Yeah, sorry, say again?
No, I'm just saying that since I'm online right now, maybe you can try to invite me.
I already invited you into the lobby, but I don't see the option to invite you to the guild. But I don't mind Glitch joining us here, but yeah. Yeah, I can't get the guild menu at all, so... Hopefully after this loading screen, but yeah. But yeah, this is my very first time doing a sloop, but I don't mind doing sloop if there's only 2 players, so... But the good news, though, is that I did make the ship look a little different, so it doesn't look vanilla like before. But to unlock the cosmetics or customize your ship, you need to spend time to grind. And no worries, Cardo. I'm glad you decided to drop by, Cardo. And I didn't forget about Pro Soccer Online. Just want to let you know right now, Cardo. I'll try my best to go back to Pro Soccer Online when I'm in the mood. You never know. Yeah, that works, Cardo. But I want to show you, Cardo. I didn't forget about Pro Soccer Online. I might do Pro Soccer Online tonight or maybe later, but you never know. Because just because I mention I do a game X or something on Saturday or Sunday doesn't necessarily mean I'll stay with that. I can do something else like Pro Soccer Online. You never know. But yeah. So let me look at invites. You know, pending invites. No. My crew. Let's see here. No. Crew management. Nope. How the heck do you invite people to your guild? How the heck do you do that?
Maybe just search it up online. Maybe you can then.
No, F doesn't do it. No. No, it doesn't do anything.
Maybe go to crew management from there.
Pet management, captain's permission, allow your crew to customize your ship. No, but crew management, vote to change crew type. Friends to no, there's nothing here.
Okay, let me search it up. How to invite someone to a guild.
But yeah, nothing. I can't seem to figure it out. But anyway, let's just go to the ship first. I was really wondering why I could not invite people into the guild at all. I'm just surprised why that doesn't happen. What the heck? I swear I had that thing set up. I swear I had that thing set. Save item to ship. Yes, I clearly had that saved. Save item to ship. Don't tell me you gotta do this every single time.
You should. I think you have to. You have a emote on you now that can invite people online when you are playing with them.
Emote?
Yeah, it's saying on the on Google right now that you can use the guild invite emote. That you can use to invite random people you meet on this online.
What? Sea of Thieves. How to invite people to... Yeah, I'm just wondering, how the heck do you do that? Because the game doesn't always make it clear. Guild invite emote. What the heck does that look like?
Maybe you have a emote on you right now.
What the heck does that emote look like? Because that's something I do not know. No. No. What the heck is a guild invite emote? Seal.
Maybe it's one of the emotes you need to look into.
Emotes menu. Wait a minute. Where the heck is the emotes menu? Emotes
Emote menu.
menu. Hold on. Keyboard and
I,
mouse.
I don't even know how to get the emote out actually. Let me
Where
see.
the heck is where's the menu for that? No. 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 I'm trying to find where it is because some things are not very clear. No. No. No.
Z. It's Z. Hold Z
Z.
and you
Guild
can, yeah.
emotes. Guild. Oh, that's hot.
Oh, there you go.
What?
What is this? Join guild.
Oh, you go in third person when you do that.
Success.
Oh.
You are currently sailing on a ship. Pledge the guild. You will start sailing for this guild immediately.
So
There
you
you
go
go.
in third person. So that's how you do it, apparently.
Yeah, you can emote and you can invite someone randomly while you are playing to the
Yeah,
guild.
I don't know how much gold you have, but I already got the ship bought already. So you
I
basically...
have 167,000 right now.
Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't worry about spending any of that gold. I mean, the only thing I will need the gold on is to customize the ship with more looks to it. But I'm just happy that I was able to change the color of the sail and the exterior hull, so it doesn't look completely vanilla like before. So, and this is what a sloop looks like. I don't know if you ever played this game with a sloop, but this is basically the
Yeah,
smallest ship in the
yeah.
game with only 2 players.
I used to play with only this ship because I used to play alone on on the game.
So yeah, you can play it. You can do this game solo if you want. So the bottom deck is as small as it gets because you can also place trinkets as well, which is pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, this is the quest table right here with the hourglass, and yeah. So apparently, if you want to invite people into the guild, might as well go in the same game or something, because for some reason that invite menu of people to the guild is not that
Oh,
simple for some reason. I
I
don't know why it doesn't work.
am. My character is drunk right now.
Oh, just like Deep Rock Galactic where you can get drunk. Cute.
Yeah, it's pretty bad actually. The whole screen is moving for me.
And the same thing that happens in Deep Rock as well. I'm not too surprised. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, then when it
Oh
comes
yeah.
to, yeah, just trying to figure out. Oh yeah, here we go. I can look up the guild stuff right now at any time, and yeah, I got the Guild Chronicles is basically guild news like Planetside 2, where you can invite people into it. So you can see people join the game or join the guild, and yeah. View top emissaries. I don't know what that means.
I think you get a earning every time the guild members do something. That's a benefit that you get as a
So
guild
yeah, if
leader.
you got active people that play in this game, you can have
Constant money coming in.
yes, again, if you got people that are active in this game and they play for your guild when you're away, then yeah, that can help you. So, yeah, that's one thing. I don't know how many people we can convince to join our guild, even if I'm casual. But the good news though is I did manage to level up Gold Hoarders and Merchant Alliance significantly from that one session, because I got very lucky with people that wanted to help me out. So yeah, the Order of Souls is still the lowest, but that's the one where it takes a lot of time because you need to destroy ghost ships and all that stuff, which does take quite a bit of time. But the main thing is that I'm happy that I got the 2 boats and I got the guild set up for because you need to have a ship, at least one ship, just to start a guild. And I'm glad I got it set up now, so I can be very, very casual with this game now. And yeah, I'm not sure if Glitch is going to be joining us, but if Glitch wants to join our guild, he has to be in our game personally just to send the guild invite. I'm surprised, even though you were at the main menu, I could not invite you at all. Looks like that menu is kind of unreliable.
Maybe it's not working properly right now.
I don't know. Like that Xbox game bar, for example, I had to log out and log back in just to see people's names if I wanted to invite
Yeah, so
somebody, which is annoying.
it,
It's like the main menu when you log into this game for the first time, which is kind of annoying, but whatever.
yeah, it might be because of that.
I don't know. Are the server's lagging or is it just me? Because I just fell off the ship when I didn't mean to, and there's a bit of rubber banding going on too. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
just
it's the rubber band. Oh, actually, I also fell down. Oh, I don't think it's rubber band. It's just that the ship is too far away from the docks. Okay, there you go. Never mind, I fell down again.
Yeah. So yeah, the main thing that I may have to do some grinding is the Order of Souls, but I'm not really worried about that. But if you do get enough people that are interested for that, that'd be very nice. Yeah, the ghost ship
Order of
battle.
Souls, it's a pretty good way to earn money. You can just go and hunt skeletons and dead people, and you can get good enough money from it.
Yeah, I wish I had more missions unlocked, but yeah, Ashen Bounty for skeleton captains. Yeah, that.
I think, let me check what is. I'm 21 on Order of Souls
Yeah,
right now.
you do have some unlocked that definitely it can be a good. At least I don't need to have it unlocked. I can just have other people be in the crew with you so that they can start up. So, but I'm glad that I can play this game now either as with a sloop or a brig, so I can easily switch between ships if necessary. Yeah, because I've started to come to the realization that there's nothing wrong with having a smaller ship if necessary, but it's also good to go for a bigger ship if you do have more people interested. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm sensing some rubber banding or something because I walk forward and then all of a sudden I get sent
Yeah,
backwards or something.
it's a little bit of a rubber banding going on in this server.
The last time I experienced severe rubber banding, but not like this, was Gray Zone Warfare. I uninstalled that game. It tries to be an Escape from Tarkov competitor, but I'm not gonna wait 2 to 5 months for that game to get better. Not to mention, I was losing interest in that, so I'm not sure when Glitchy or Knight or anybody else is gonna be joining us. I know there's Smeef that does play this game. He might be very surprised to know that I actually like this game now, even if I play this game casually. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Gold Hoarders here, and so I do have the Captain's Treasure Vault is probably one of the hold on a second, like Voyage. That's a pretty popular. I know a couple of people did choose Captain's Treasure Vault for me because you do get quite a bit of treasure because you have to recover 6 pieces of a lost treasure map, then unearth the key. So apparently some of these things you can glitch, but I'm not gonna worry about that so much. So a Nationalist Pirate Treasure Vault, seek 4 pieces of treasure map. So yeah, that's one mission I like. But
I think we can do Tall Tales also if we have good enough people. We can do these missions.
story missions, yeah. But I'm honestly
Yeah.
not worried about stories at the moment because I just need to get my gold back because I do like to make these ships look a little better. I mean, I did get the most important ones, but I think I still have to get more comfortable with the gameplay mechanics first because I barely played this game quite a lot the first time around. But I have grown to slowly appreciate this game. Thankfully, there is more content in this game finally, so it's not completely.
You need to, yeah, you need to learn things. If you know how to do everything, you can.
Basically things have to become second nature, just like PlanetSide 2. Even though PlanetSide 2 is casual friendly, but you need to get used to the gameplay mechanics in that game and the maps. So this game is no different. It's a completely different ball game, but at least I don't mind this game. I don't know if you've ever played or tried Elden Ring, Orca. I strongly don't recommend you play that game because it's basically Dark Souls, where the game is unforgiving and you have to spend hours and hours and hours to get better at the game, and you're gonna die quite a lot. And the problem is I don't have the luxury of time to do that. I don't want that game taking away time from other games that I want to do. Baldur's Gate
Yeah,
3
I
was a
can
long game, Orca, but at least in that game you have save files, so you don't have to worry about, rewinding and repeating over and over again. So if you're the type of person who doesn't have a lot of free time, then I don't recommend Elden Ring or Dark Souls if you don't have a lot of time. So I know there's co-op that can make it more tolerable, but it doesn't really change overall what I think of that game. So
Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, this Merchant Alliance, we did level it up quite a bit from that one run there. So I'm only like one level away to reach level 30. I don't know how much more I will unlock there, but that's going to be very interesting. Yeah, Athena's Fortune. I can only imagine what Athena's Fortune is like, but apparently it is some of the best stuff you can do in the game. So
You need to be Pirate Legends for that.
yeah, because you need to have Gold Hoarders, Order of Souls, Merchant Alliance, Hunter's Call, or Reaper Bone level 50 before you even get the chance to do Athena's Fortune.
Yeah, you need to have 3 things on level 50, and then you can, try it out and use it and everything.
Yeah, I mean the game, and again the game wants you to spend the time before you get to that. So
Yeah, the game tells you to to get experience and everything before.
so
you
it will
try
become second nature. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so basically, I know this game can be on the long side, but again, the reason why I wanted to do this game was at least invite you to the guild. Because if you press tab and then go to hold on a second, am I pressing this right? No. Resources, equip, no. Pirate log. Okay, yeah, you go to pirate log, and now you can look at the guild that you're a part of. I think you can see it on the top left corner or something. But yeah, now that's the main thing I wanted to look for. So so you're the first guild member to join. I don't know if Knight or Glitcher are gonna join, but yeah, you can also bring in your own guild ship or something. But I don't think you get the money for guild. I wouldn't worry about buying your own ship in this game, because if you're casual, just save that gold for something that you will really need. So plus, I already got the 2 ships anyway, so I already got a sloop or brig, so I don't mind doing either. So yeah, I'm surprised that invite friends doesn't work for some reason. Yep, says no friends available to invite, even though I have no clue why that's a thing. But yeah, the only reliable way to invite people into a guild in this game is to invite them into an instance like this, and that's the only way. And you have to do the guild invitee mode, apparently. Seems to be that's the only reliable way to do it. So that's a good way to know it. So yeah, this game requires a lot of time. I mean, you can do shorter missions in this game, but let's be honest, it takes like an hour or something just for you to do stuff in this game. It is what it is. It's a pirate game. What do you expect? Plus,
I mean, that's the motive of the game, to have time and everything to properly do things.
Yeah, and that's basically what it comes down to. Yeah, I mean, you need to have at least an hour free time. But at least I'm glad I have my own ship now, which is the main thing that I was concerned about. Like, it can be fun to do guild stuff now, so you can possibly get a little bit more rewards than you normally do. So that's really nice.
Yeah.
I personally have never done a sloop in this game, but at least I know it's now an easy option to do, which is nice. Give me a second.
The soup is not a bad choice. It's just that you can have only 2 people on at that time. That's the only problem.
Yeah, and if you're gonna go into combat, you only have like 1 cannon for one side and the other side, so which is, I mean that's to be expected. Also, I do like the fact that if you have your own ship, you can have the guild name on it and the ship name in the front, which is nice. So Yeah, I mean, this game has come a long way since launch, where it was bare bones. So, I mean, the cosmetics for your ship is surprisingly expensive because, like, ship customization, the main thing that I would probably be interested in. I already got the whole library. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah, I already got the. Hold on a second. Did I buy the whole library already? Yeah, I already got the whole library already. So, but if I was gonna customize more, if I was gonna customize other things, they're gonna cost quite a bit of gold. Like, for example, changing the look of the wheel costs like 50,000 gold in some cases, which is a lot. But I'm not gonna spend my gold on that. Just wait until I get more. I'm not really worried about the number of gold I have in this game now because I got the main things that I wanted. So I just focus on having a fun time with this game now. But yeah, I don't know when Glitchy's gonna be coming on, but I'm just glad that we got the. I just got you invited into the guild, which is the main thing. So it's kind of annoying that, or just unfortunate that I have to. You have to be in the game with me just to invite you. So he cannot invite you offline for whatever reason. So yeah, that's something that unfortunately that I gotta get used to. I'm surprised. Yeah, but yeah, I've finally grown to appreciate this game finally, whether it's playing a sloop or a brig. But it is definitely gets more fun when you have other people to play it with. So I do recognize that this game's resources goes up a lot higher with the shadows, so I had to turn the settings down for that. But other than that, I'm very happy. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little longer to see if Glitch wants to come on, because I don't know if you saw the schedule change or schedule update, Orca, but I will plan to do this game on a Sunday and actually spend time doing maybe a mission or two or something. And this time we're doing it on a guild ship, so that's gonna be very interesting. So I'm not really worried about how much gold I make next time around. I just want to see how much progress we can do on missions or just have a fun time. So that's the main thing.
I mean, if someone else is joining, maybe we can change the ship.
Yeah, I can change to a brig if necessary. So yeah, I just wanted to come on to see how the guild invite would work. Again, it's kind of annoying that you have to be online in the game to invite somebody to the guild, because you would think that invite page would work. Apparently not.
Yeah.
Also, that huge tent in the distance there, that is how we can hand in our supplies now with the guild ship. So you don't have to worry about going to a specific NPC unless you want to go for a promotion or something. So we can just hand over our stuff to that tent there from now on. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, they have a harpoon or something there that
At
you
the
can.
top, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it worked with that yesterday's run. I basically go on top of that second level, harpoon all the stuff from the ship, bring it back down, and hand it over to the NPC. So you can basically bring everything. Doesn't matter if it's gold hoarders, merchant alliance. You can bring all to one NPC, which is very convenient. Plus, you get guild rewards for that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so the guild name is here, and the ship name is here, because this is not a default ship. I mean, there's nothing wrong with playing a default ship in this game, but it's nice to know that you can play it a bit differently if you have your own ship, which is nice.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, even after all these years, this is probably the most decent pirate ship in the game. What is it? What is the top of this ship like if you go on top? Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's just that except that you're in a sloop. That's it.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit smaller because of the ship being small, but otherwise it's the same.
You know, I'm actually glad, or fortunate that the game doesn't tell you what server instance or zone you're in, so people cannot just quote-unquote hunt you down. So it's completely random. You never know what kind of people are gonna be in instance with you. So
Yeah, you're completely random on who will be with you on what server.
yeah, I'm not talking invite people in the first instance, but you know, the randoms you come across. So that's pretty cool. So if I remember this correctly, when I was on a brig, if you are at the top of the ship, you know, at this lookout where the ring bell is, if I fall all the way down, how much health do I lose?
You think I think
Only
you said half
quarter.
a health.
I only lose quarter of health. Just a quarter. Wow. What's the point? No point taking a ladder when you can just drop all the way down. Wow.
But yeah.
No, I just tested it out. I only lose quarter of a health. But what if I fall to below deck?
Yeah, I think they are going to expand the map more in the future.
That's what they said?
That's what I think they said, that they are planning on it, but it's not sure when they are going to do it, but they are planning on it.
Well, I'm glad this
So
game
that-
is successful, that they are continuing to add more stuff into it. Is nice.
Yeah, they are saying that they want to have, like right now in the server, you can have like 6 or 7 ships online. They are planning to have more ships online so that people can have more interactions with each other.
Well, not only that, but they have to make it work for consoles as well.
Yeah, they also have to work on that.
But yeah, I'm just hanging out here because again, I don't know if Glitchy wants to join us for a little bit, so I can invite him to the guild if he wants to. But yeah, it seems to be the only way you can invite people into a guild in this game. You have to be online in person. It's not like PlanetSide 2 or other games where you can literally send them an invite and they can accept it at any time. Interesting. But yeah, that's the thing about this game. If I was able to come on like an hour and a half earlier, I would have started on a mission sooner, because it doesn't matter which mission type you choose. Even if you choose a mission type that says it's not going to be very long, it doesn't matter because you have to do traveling just to get there. Whether you use quick travel or you have to. Even if you use quick travel, it doesn't matter too much because you still have to travel to the nearest outpost and hand the stuff over, which again takes time. So
Yeah.
but the good news though is, again, the main thing is I did. Oh, by the way, grocery store simulator. I don't know if you have that, Gang Orca, but that's another quote-unquote casual game, if you can call it that. That you can also do co-op, and the ping is not a problem. Jesus. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I have heard about it.
It's basically a supermarket, another Steam game, but the big difference is that there's co-op available. That's the big difference. So it's not single player. You can play with other people to help you run the store, which is very interesting, I guess. How expensive is this game? $10. $10 Canadian, or $9 or $9 or $8 Canadian. Interesting. I didn't forget about Rainbow Six Siege either, like I said earlier, but the thing is I have to be in the mood for that, whether it's casual or ranked. Last thing I want to do is burn out.
Yeah.
If I became a champion in that game somehow, great, but I think it's best. I think it's a bit of a challenge to try to stay humble. So I did appreciate the fact that this one player from yesterday did point out that I was being humble. I did not come on to play this game to glitch just to get an easy advantage, but they offered me to help out, so I just went along with it. Yeah, when it comes to the story modes in this game, I don't think I should do that just yet. You still have to get used to the gameplay, like you know, doing actual missions and stuff, and you basically are very comfortable with your setup and stuff. So that's something that I'm not in a hurry yet. So how do you get that title anyway? Below your name.
Oh, that. You can go to the chest right here. It's the vanity chest, and you can go there and you can see a option where you can choose your title for the thing.
Title, mask, eye patch, hook, peg. Title, oh, title. Okay.
Yeah, and then you can choose what title you want for your thing to show up. I think you can also choose different things like whatever you have unlocked for yourself.
Hmm. Um. Yeah, I'm looking at the quote-unquote titles. Nothing much stands out here. Nothing much. No.
I mean, the title depends on your levels with alliances, like gold holders, alliance, and everything.
Yeah, I only got certain numbers unlocked, so yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's basically the generic titles. Like you reach class 5 in Voyager's Pirate, so there's really nothing much that stands out because I'm still early into this game. So, but at least it's nice to know that that's how you change it. So, you also got a pet chest.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't have a pet chest at all, but you can buy it. I think the only place where you can buy pets that I do see in this game are in the
market. Yeah,
the Emporium. They call it the Emporium.
yeah, the Emporium. Yeah,
I don't think
that's
you can.
the only way you can do it.
I don't think you can access them after you start a mission like this. You have to exit the main menu or something.
I think you can. No, you can go and access it. Just press tab and you can go to the ship, the Emporium from there.
Yeah.
An open pirate Emporium for there, and you can just
Wait,
use
where
it.
do you go? Like, wait a minute. Resources, equipment. Oh yeah, a pirate
Press
emporium. There you go.
tab.
Pirate emporium.
Yeah,
Pirate emporium. There it is. Yeah.
yeah, you can then choose it from there.
So, yeah, this is basically their in-game store. You can buy stuff for real life money. Um, although I'm not really sure. Oh, no, Legend Monkey Island. Pets. There you go. Pets. So, foxes. $5 for a pet. $5.
Yeah.
Dogs are more or less the same. $5.
I think the more rare animals you go for, the more the money would be for.
Yep, $5 US, or in my case, Canadian dollars, $7. Yeah, that's not surprising. Well, how much is it? How much does it cost for a ship? Well, you don't really buy a ship. I mean, you can buy skins for your ship, but yeah, nothing really sticks out here. I'm actually happy with the one I bought. I mean, the ones you can buy for gold through this merchant here, I'm pretty happy with.
What?
Because yeah, the ship decoration, I don't even have a lot of gold left to decorate. So apparently it's class 45 in the emissary pirate alignment. I have no clue what that means.
I think that's something I think you really have to do.
You have to grind or level up there.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried.
Level up.
I'm not really worried about the cosmetics too much. I mean, like I was saying earlier, the main thing that I was looking for is you can at least change the look of the sails and the hull. So if I can at least change those two, I'm happy. So it doesn't look generic. So I don't know if Glitchy's gonna be joining us here because it sounds like he's busy. But yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to do is at least get this CFDs figured out. But yeah, that grocery store simulator orc, I might as well show you. I'm gonna leave this game right now since at least I did invite you to the game because that's into the guild. That's the main thing. So So that's something that you can join in with me if we do guild stuff, so you get more rewards. But yeah, this grocery store simulator game, I mean, it is literally a grocery store thing. I mean, it's a very casual game. But I do like the fact that there is the option that you can play with friends. So they did add self-checkout, which is pretty typical here in North America at this point, although it has its share of flaws. But yeah, so let me see if it's possible to show this off. I don't. They did add another update today. So yeah, this game doesn't have any graphics. There's no graphical options because this game is very simplistic. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly show this off so I can continue where I left off. I don't think there is such a thing as a game over in this game. There is music in the main menu, but after you start the game, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Oh, so they added a distant city in the background. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Orca, you literally run a store. So you got your shipping. So you basically got the minimum you need to run a store is at least 2 people. So you basically grab these boxes and you basically hold left click just to stock the shelves, or you can drop them into the ground like this, or you organize them nicely to storage cabinets or shelves like that. You also got coolers, which is pretty typical for most grocery stores, and basically got your computer right here where you can buy stuff. You can buy. So they did buy. Oh, hold on a second. Store level. Nope. You can buy better equipment. Self checkout, which costs like 700, and you need to have your store level at required level 5. But you can basically. I mean, if you're the type of person that want to spend time playing this game, if you want to call it that. You also got decoration, but I'm not sure how much the decorations change in this game. But it's again very, very casual. But if you have ever worked retail in your life, this game is gonna be basically no less different. I don't think the game tells you what most common things are that you can. What are the most common things people buy? But yeah, it's basically very self-explanatory.
Yeah, I think it's just that what you place is what they will buy.
Yeah, the store size, you can make it bigger, but you need to be level 3 for that. Again, you can grind for it, but yeah, so when you buy stuff, there's a truck that literally drives here, to the back. And the graphics for this game, again, there's no graphics option, but I'm surprised that this game is optimized. And this parking lot literally gets busy, so they did add a city in the background there. I mean, it's a decent game for early access. I mean, it's not a new concept. You literally run a grocery store, and who knows how much bigger this store is gonna get. So this is something that you can. Yeah,
this game is a lot like the game called the Gas Station Simulator.
Yeah, I don't know if that game is I don't know if that game you can get multiplayer, but you can at least have co-op here. So you basically basically do stock, which is pretty self-explanatory. You grab the boxes from the truck, and yeah, at least that game is nice enough to label it, so you know what that means. So the one person has to stock shelves, and there is literally a button. I don't know where the button is, but yeah, there's a button here where you can open the store or close the store. I don't think the game penalizes you if you have the store closed, but I mean, you can basically control the pace of the game at the moment, and you literally need somebody has to be the cashier. I mean, there is self-checkout they did finally add, but you have to grind for it. So you have to do it the old-fashioned way. You literally sit down like this. You're literally a freaking cashier at this point. So yeah, and when you do get a customer, all you gotta do is left-click the items, so you can just spam click. and the game tells you how much money you gotta give. This isn't. It doesn't get any more simplistic than this. And if they want you to pay by credit card, all you gotta do is write down the number in this machine here, and then press OK. That's it. It's basically bare bones or straightforward as it gets. So. Oh, you can open close checkout. That's pretty convenient, especially if you got more than one checkout counter. Cute.
Yeah, if you have more than one, you can open it or close it.
Also, there's no jump button, but then again, you don't need a jump button for a game like this. You don't. But yeah, this game can get very expansive. I mean, in the store size, you can go as big as level 10, but you have to also level up the store level, which can get pretty expensive. Level 20. I can only imagine how much multitasking you're gonna do.
Can you have AIs in this game?
Apparently, they say. I think they said. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think somebody told me that this game will eventually add it. I won't be surprised if they do. But in the meantime, no, there's no AI.
Okay.
So yeah, store equipment is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, oh, there's a dumpster. Oh, but you need to make money, of course. You can also increase the price of the goods too, but that'll get people angry, which is not a big surprise. But yeah, this game is like literally $10. I don't know how much it costs in your currency, but that's literally how much this thing costs. And take this box and you throw it in the garbage. Can't throw it here. What? I can't throw it in the garbage? Really? Also, you have a run button. You never run out of stamina, so that's literally how this game works. And apparently you have a clock. Oh. Yeah, this game thankfully is casual, so again, you don't seem to lose any progress at all. So that's basically Grocery Store Simulator in a nutshell. What other games do we have here? Looks like Luchi's not back. He might be busy. What else do we have?
I think he went to sleep, I think.
Yeah, it's probably going to sleep because it is late for most East Coasters right now. Oh, I don't know if you still play or have Guild Planet Side 2, but it's a game that I do play sometimes, and it is arcade action, so you don't have to worry about having the best aim in the world. But they did add a Sunder update to that work. I'm not sure if you want to play that game again, but thankfully the game doesn't take up hard drive space if you don't play it all the time. So, because I remember spending a whole lot of time on this game in my early days when I didn't have the best computer to play other games because my hardware wasn't even good enough. So, yeah, this PlanetSide 2 game, how big is this game right now? It's only 18 gigabytes. So, thankfully it doesn't take up too much hard drive space. I'm not sure if you're still interested to play this game, even if casually, but it is still online, and they did make the Sunders a little bit more fun, or they did buff it up, so hopefully it is more fun. So I'm not really sure if PlanetSide 2 interests you, but that's something that they did release as an update recently. So
yeah.
But if you're not interested to play on this, I'm not going to force you. But if you do like to play this game, especially with somebody you know, let me know. Because this is something that I wanted to see if the update made it better. So I don't think I have this game installed right now, do you? So I didn't forget about Ready or Not, by the way. I'm still waiting for the next update because
the next update is going to be a DLC.
Yeah, they didn't say when, but I really hope that they did get the game running on the next Unreal Engine or something, and hopefully they get a huge optimization patch or something, because even though it's runs okay on DirectX 12, the performance definitely leaves more to be desired at the moment.
I still play it. It's pretty fun still. It's just that they need to add new things that will have people play more on it.
Did you ever hear or see me play Killing Floor 2?
I have heard about Killing Floor. Yeah, I have seen some videos about that
It's
game.
basically a Left 4 Dead. It's basically Left 4 Dead, but done in its own chaotic way when dealing against zombies. So the only problem with Killing Floor 2 is that it has a lot of maps, and it requires you to have at least 100 gigabyte of free space. That's a downside if you don't have a lot of hard drive space available, or if you don't have the best internet in the world. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But the gameplay itself, I do look at it as a casual game, but it's still fun. Soppy's back. Oh, hi, Soppy's. Good to see you again, man. Yeah, I'm just doing some bonus games right now. I did figure out how to run, did figure out how to get a guild set up in Sea of Thieves, which I did do 20 minutes ago. And right now I'm just trying to figure out what other games we can do. So I was thinking of doing maybe PlanetSide 2, but I know there's not a lot of people playing that game right now. I actually did go online to the North American server to see how many people are playing that game. Unfortunately, there's not that many people, so that wasn't very encouraging. Then again, the player count did dip a bit for that, so I'm gonna high five to you there. Hi, Safi. Yeah, I've been doing this show for the last 3+ years. Like I said in the update video, I'm hoping there will be more people, but you know, everything is oversaturated in this department, so sometimes you just have to get lucky. Thank you. Hey, Safi, thanks again, man. Wait a minute. Weren't you following since January? I guess you're refollowed, so sometimes the game can bug for that. But anyway, thanks again, Suppy. Thank you. Because I just clicked on your name there, and apparently you have been following since January of 2023. But hey, there's nothing wrong with refollowing, so... I don't know what game you saw me play before, Suppy, but nevertheless, welcome back. Trying to remember people's names is already a challenge. But yeah, Left 4 Dead, I still have that, but like I said, I don't do it all the time because it's a very casual game for me. What other games do we have? Yeah, Goose Duck. I tried to set that game up. I tried to set up lobbies for that game in the past, but I did not get very lucky or fortunate. It's not easy to get people in that game like you used to. Unless you have a specific group that plays that game, well, it's not going to be that simple to get people. But I do like the fact that they did fix an issue with the draft mode. You remember that draft mode that they do in Goose Duck? Well, they finally add the option to ban or remove 8 roles, because there are some roles or the bad guys in that game that are very powerful. They can be very overpowered if you only got like 2 or 3 people. Or 5 people.
Yeah.
So thankfully, they did finally add the chance to ban. I think the number of people that I think the number of roles that you can ban should be increased. It should be increased to significantly more, because I think 8 is still a very low number. I think maybe 10 or something, because again, 8 is too small of a number in my opinion. Like Pelican, I don't know if you remember that, but that can be very easy to kill everybody, especially if you know what you're doing. So
Yeah, Pelican is pretty powerful actually, if you think about it.
It's something that should only work if you have a full lobby. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's the thing about Goose Duck. Either you have a group going in that game, or either you got a specific group set up, or you have to join somebody else's. Because
Yeah.
I remember when Knight and Silas. I don't know if you remember Silas, but I remember those two telling me they have tried to play in other group lobbies, the LFGs. Unfortunately, they were not so fortunate. I don't know how many groups they have tried to play that game, but they were not so fortunate. And yeah, it's really unfortunate. So yeah, that's something. I mean, yeah, that's something we could try right now. I mean, it doesn't hurt to give it a try. thankfully the game is still free, and it's 900 megabytes. So that game is still pretty small after all these years. 900 megabytes. That's a very small game, surprisingly.
Yeah, that's a small game actually. Well, I need to go and have breakfast, but thank you for having me. I will maybe join later.
No, that's fine. I only got like an hour left, Orca. But the main thing is, I'm just glad I got that whole I'm glad I got that whole guild thing sorted out, because apparently you can't do it on the menu. You have to be present in the game to do it, which is kind of I mean, it's sort of like Planet Side 2 all over again. We had to send the invite, but I digress. But anyway, I'll let you go, Orca. Again, it's good to see you again, and hopefully we'll get some people showing up for the Saturday event or Sunday, and etc. etc. etc.
Yep.
Take it easy, man.
Alright,
And thank you.
yeah. Yep. See ya.
So let me just quickly check on something here, and give me a second here. Give me a second. I'm gonna quickly check something here. So that's something that I'm gonna risk trying. I remember spending a lot of time in Goose Stock, 514 hours. I don't know if it's gonna be easy to set up a lobby right now. Not exactly the best time unless you got a group set up, but I'm gonna give it a try. And if it doesn't work, well, thankfully I can do a couple of other games here. Yeah, so yeah, Glitchy, if you're still interested, I don't know if you're still watching, but if you want the guild invite, we have to meet up in game. That's basically the size of it. That's something I just realized now. By the way, the finals. I almost forgot about that game. The finals finally got an update. They call it 3.40 this time. I don't know if any of these balance changes with the Breach Charge C4 and some of the weapons. I don't know if this makes any difference at all to the main gameplay itself. That's something that I haven't played in a week or two. I don't know if I'll touch this game again anytime soon. I still look at this game as Planet Side 2, except that this game came out sooner. This game came out more recently. I don't know if this game is going to grow on people, because it's on a decline, which is not exactly promising. But yeah, I'm going to go and give Goose Duck a try. I don't know if we can get enough people. Probably not, but I'll give it a try. Because I do like, if you do get enough people, I would like to do that. I would definitely like to do that. I would like to do that carnival map if you have enough people, but I have tried several times just to see if you get enough people for that. I haven't been successful, and I have tried a couple of times to join other people's lobbies, but I wasn't feeling much from them. So I'll give this another go, but I'm not expecting much. So let's give it a try. Okay, so let me see if I can find a template for this. Okay, I got the LFG going here. I'll give maybe 5 minutes or maybe 10 minutes to see if you get anybody joining for this. Okay, so when it comes to music, I have it muted. Okay, so custom game. Host game. I do appreciate the fact that they did add the ability to ban roles that can be very overpowering if you only got 5 people. So let's see if we can get a lobby going, but I don't think we're gonna get enough people. Because I did try to do so in the past to no avail. Copy. Okay. So let's see if anybody's gonna join. I don't know if I don't recognize anybody that's online, because I do recognize quite a bit of people that used to be online. Hold on a second. There you go, friends. I recognize a lot of people that have not played this game in over 100 days. Blackett still plays this game. Flower hasn't played this game in 2 months. I remember Flower. Hero hasn't played this game in 2 months. Yeah. Orc hasn't played this game in 3 months. Stylus, 4 months? No, 5, 6 months, something like that. I remember Yaya. Has not played this game in who knows how long. Yeah, what a shame. Unless you got a active group of people that want to play this game, you're basically out of luck. But I still have my fond memories when this game had a lot more people, where it was quite easier to get people, or even randoms to join in. Unfortunately, it's becoming more and more challenging. Unless you have a very active presence with this game, you're not going to be so fortunate. So, give me a second here. I'm going to message somebody here. Give me a second. Oh, hi. Oh, Dorkable. Wow. I didn't think I was going to see you again. Wow. It's good to see you again, Dork. I already kind of lost count I already kind of lost track the last time I saw you.
We just play at different times, or I'm in some other game, and by the time we're done playing, I'm like, I'm done. I'm so tired. But how are you?
I'm okay. I'm gonna be honest, Adorkable. I spent 500 hours in this game ever since 2021 or 2022 when this game first came out. I don't remember anymore, but I spent 500 hours in this game in its early days when this game only had 2 maps, and then it slowly got better with more and more stuff over time. It's still a better option than Among Us, in my opinion. But what happened over time is people that I used to know that play this game, they kind of got tired of it. There's nothing wrong with the rules. It's just that the game got something about the player retention in this game. There's really not much you can do about it. People just got tired of the game, and I did try to continue host lobbies for this game, but I did notice that the player count went down and down and down. I mean, I don't know how this game is doing on other languages. I can't tell you, but I know in English it's not the same like it used to be, unless you got a very active group or something that plays this game every day or something like that.
I couldn't say I'm only on English language server, but people usually naturally move on to another game for a while. Perhaps they come back, maybe they don't. I tend to linger on a game that, hits all the marks for me, and this always has.
For me, I don't know if you heard me say this story live just a few minutes ago, but I know a couple people have told me that they have tried to join lobbies, not public lobbies, but private lobbies. They have tried to join a couple of private lobbies, and I've heard them tell me that it hasn't been very good. I don't remember them telling me once that they found a decent lobby.
Is it the people, you mean?
People, yeah. There's nothing wrong with the gameplay. It's just the people, and Knight in particular, I don't know if you remember him, but he told me he got banned quite a bit just for playing the game. Like he pointed out this one game or several games, hey, I saw this player kill this guy or whatever, and he got banned for the game, or people accused him of cheating just because he saw it. Really?
Well, they can't guarantee what people are available to play with. I tend to play with adults. I just left a lobby that was full of children, and there was so much crosstalk, and it was terrible. Yeah, but they can't guarantee that. But you just have to find your own circle and find some good people to play with who are like interested in playing the game. For me, not too serious. Not too serious, but nice people. But yeah, there's gonna be nasty people in every game.
Don't get me wrong,
Unfortunately.
Sea of Thieves and a couple of other games that I play, same thing. It doesn't matter if they're 18 plus or below 18, but trying to find decent people in those games, it can be a major challenge. And you said not long ago you just got off a game that was very immature or something like that?
Oh yeah, the last lobby I was in just now, the person hosting is really nice. It's just there were so many children in there, a lot of new people, which is great, but everyone was talking over one another. They'd ask a question, I'd try to answer, but then there's 5 kids talking, and
Oh, hi,
yeah.
Boo.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I just
could
came
not
back to
handle
host
the
this
other.
game for a bit. We were just talking about the problems this game has. So yeah, Dorkable, like, you were just telling me that the host was nice, but I don't think the host was doing enough of a job to quote-unquote moderate the game. If you're going to be the host of a lobby, you have to be responsible with... you have to be responsible to keep the games fun as much as you can. I know you cannot... I know you cannot keep an eye on things, especially when the game starts, but at the very least, especially if you go back to the main menu like this, quote-unquote, you have to take responsibility, if you want to call it that, because unfortunately you have to burst people's bubbles every once in a while, saying, no, you can't, don't talk over people just because you're the loudest in the room. It's just not fun to play. It just really comes off immature, you know? So that's the unfortunate thing that some lobby hosts must do to try to keep the games fun. You've seen me in the past, Adorable. You see me, quote unquote, put my foot down and try to keep the lobbies decent. Some people are not gonna like that, but that's too bad. I don't mind taking things not seriously all the time, but there's a limit on how chaotic or silly you can be. So
I don't know. I have a very good friend who would say all play styles are valid. So, it really depends on the lobby and just their vibe. Like
but
what
yeah,
what do
it's
they
not.
want
I
to
don't mind
play?
different. I don't mind different personalities, but you know what I'm talking about, Durko. But there's like a limit that there's a certain limit that it just becomes really intolerable or very annoying that you cannot. That it just becomes not fun. You can
I
tell.
understand. I was just in a lobby with the Dark Hole, the same one,
Yeah,
where there was a whole bunch of children,
there
and
were.
my breaking point is when I got shot by a sheriff, and it was a child saying, "I'll shoot somebody randomly."
Of course.
Quote, quote unquote.
That's not the worst thing that can happen.
Do you
but
know how many times I've
yeah, it
heard that?
happens.
Who?
It
A
happens.
thousand times. A thousand times by
I
now.
Yeah.
know, but it out of the 5 children there, it was one of them, and that was the breaking point for me. Like a normal person, like over a child age, right? Is just fine, shoot me, I don't care. Like,
But the personality and how
but I
they
don't
do
want to
it
be
and how
hearing
they say
something.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I know who. I've it's not just this game who, but I've played enough games, talked to enough people in my life, especially online games, and you can tell what kind of people you're gonna have, and some you're gonna like or you're just not gonna like. Sorry, but you're not gonna like every single person you're gonna come on and play games. You'd be very lucky to hit a quote-unquote jackpot, if you will, when you play online games with lobbies like this. You'd be very lucky to hit the jackpot. And let's be honest, Adorko, it doesn't happen all the time, does it?
No, that's why I never liked hosting. You know, I always preferred to have a friend host, and then, I'm just there to play. I didn't like the
Well,
responsibility.
Adorkable, I'm happy to be the alpha, if you will, because you've seen me take control of lobbies, so I don't mind being the alpha guy if I have to.
I mean, less work for me and less work for her.
I mean, I have you've heard me do that before, Adorkables, don't you? I don't know if you remember, but
Oh
you've heard
yeah.
me do that
Oh yeah,
before. Like, no, you don't do this. Not unfortunately, it'll
for
come
sure.
across as talking like to a child or something, not a literal one, but sometimes you have no choice but you have to be blunt about it. And I'm not gonna go into a long speak because it just drags time, and you just wanna move on to the next game, and you kick the ones that are not good and stuff. But I always get, and you know what's funny? 90% of the time, Adorkable, people leave on their own volition when I told them I don't like it and you're not welcome here, or something like along those lines. Very few times I kick or ban people. Very few times.
I'm the sort of person I don't care what your role is. If you decide I'm going to vote with the Ducks, or I'm going to vote against them, or however you want to play it, as long as it's somewhat friendly. Keep it kind of light. Let's have fun.
Yeah, like
The
who?
kids, I don't mind if you can talk to them,
Yes.
but if they're all talking and they
Yeah.
don't listen and you can't help,
Yeah, like who? Like who?
it's
Those
frustrating.
players. It doesn't matter what their age are, who. But when you have a player who's being an asshole or being very douchey to the point of ruining people's fun, that's where your breaking point is, or your limit is. So
Yeah.
you can
Foxy
tell.
was nice though. I
As a
kind of
person
wished
who,
Foxy could make an adult lobby because she was a sweetheart, but there
So
was a lot going
Adorkable,
on.
in my personal opinion, Adorkable, I don't know this person. It's nice. It's good to be nice, but you have to take responsibility and say no. No, don't. No. If you're not gonna behave, I'll kick you, and you're not gonna be welcome in my lobbies. Because that's what happens if you're being, in my opinion, Adorko. I don't know what the lobby's like, but based on what you've told me, if you're gonna be too nice, people are just gonna steamroll over you. Sorry, but that's how it goes.
Oh my God,
Oh.
Lace!
hello.
Hello, governor.
Lace!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we
Yes.
talking about footwear? Are we talking about footwear, Lace? No?
What? Which one? Who?
The Dorkable, you know what I'm
Lace
talking
too?
about. Are we talking about footwear, Lace? No? No?
No, I don't know anything about Lace's
I don't-
footwear.
No, I'm like, we played a long time ago.
If I don't
I forget
remember
what
you,
video
Lace,
I'm
it's
in.
it's nothing personal. It's just I
Oh, I
already
know.
have a
It's been
difficult.
long time.
I have a difficulty remembering people's names. I remember Adorkable, but some other names, it's just a blur to me because
Oh,
I used
no
to host
worries. It's been
like games
so long.
I used to host lobbies in this game quite a lot. Back 2 years ago, I spent 500 hours in this game when I looked at on Steam. Like I spent 500 hours on this game.
What the?
Wow. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Lace and I know each other.
Are we sure we're not talking about footwear? Just kidding. It's a terrible joke. Terrible joke. Terrible joke. Terrible joke.
There's, yeah, like some people I remember, and like some people I don't, even though I should.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong
My
with this
memory's
game,
awful.
Lace. That's what we're just talking about. I know a couple of team members of mine have tried to play this game with other lobbies, but it's been a bit of a Russian roulette, unfortunately. And some lobbies were just unplayable or just unfun. And like I was saying, a door couple here, one community member of mine got banned in a lobby because they said he was cheating when he wasn't. He would just pointed out, "Oh, I just saw this person kill this guy," and they called him. They told him he was cheating. No, he wasn't. Yeah, yeah. I'm not
The
making this
cheating
up.
accusation.
Yeah, I'm not making this up, Who. I'm not saying this for the sake of views or clips. No, that's what they told me, and
I don't
Yeah,
really.
yeah. Again, I'm not saying this for the sake of a Twitch clip. No videos. Nope, that's what they told me, and I don't see why they would lie about it. No. And for some reason, Adorkable, the Goose Goose Talk moderators and devs for this game don't want me to talk about issues, even if it's not being specific on the Discord for some reason.
What do you
Tough
mean?
stuff happens in this game. You don't want to talk about it? Really? Okay.
Well, they do have a disclaimer whenever you join a public game. They do let you know they can't moderate games. They can't.
Yes, I know,
pick and choose who joins.
but I'm
and
just
that
saying
sort
that
of
there's issues in the game. That's all. Not without being specific, and apparently that's still violating their rules for some reason. But fine, okay. It's not a new thing I'm saying, but I'm just strange that they don't want any mentions of it. Okay. Yeah, but I came back to this game because I do like the fact that they finally added something in draft mode that people have been asking for months, I imagine. Get rid of roles that are way too powerful, especially if you only got 5 players. For example, Pelican, way too overpowered for 5 players. Way too overpowering.
Wait, Pelican was in 5 players? Like
I think
for
so.
draft?
I think so. Because I remember doing 5 or
That's
6
crazy.
or 7 player lobbies, and that's way too powerful. Nope. You can easily kill the whole lobby if
Well, you could say a duck is too powerful for 5 players. I mean, they can kill the whole lobby
Actually.
also.
Not wrong. But the thing is that, I mean, just a duck with something special is probably the worst thing you could have.
What I'm trying,
that's 5
yeah,
players.
that's true. But what I'm trying to say is there are certain duck rolls that are way more powerful than the rest, especially if you know what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I don't have to tell you
Right.
that there are certain roles that are very good, especially if an experienced player gets it. It is what it is.
Pelican's my favorite. I love it.
I don't mind Pelican, but if it's a small lobby, it should not be available because it's way too easy, in my opinion.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
like playing Assassin.
If I don't mind Pelican if you have a full lobby of 16 players, that's nothing wrong with that. But if you only got like a 5-player lobby or 6 or 7, no.
Well, if it's your lobby and you're in charge, then you get to decide whether or not you're gonna have that or not.
The only reason I'm saying it that
Save
way is just I want balance. That's all. I balance it out whenever possible, so that the game is not going to be over too quickly. That sort of a thing. That's all. So,
Yeah.
it's
Damn. Where is everybody?
that's what I was talking about. It's not as easy to get people in this game like it used to be. I mean, if you have a close group of friendlies or something, then it's not an issue. But I have noticed that there isn't as many people like there used to be. Not sure what the other languages are like, but that's basically what's going on. So I was actually very
Honestly,
surprised.
I thought this would be a.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
No, sorry,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, Hoop.
No, you.
I
literally don't
I
care.
just came off from doing I just came off from inviting a player to my Sea of Thieves guild, for example, about 20 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just wrapping
Yeah.
it up just to figure out how the thing works in the menu and all that stuff. And I thought, oh, I got like an hour to kill. So what can I possibly do that I've not done in a long time? And I thought, oh, how about this game? Give it a try, see if people will join. So I did try to join a couple of people's lobbies from the LFG, and I wasn't feeling much from the lobbies. It just felt eh. I'm not talking roles that were available, it's just the people. It was like, eh.
Well, what you gotta do is you have to plan it out. You have to have a day and a time set with friends and then meet together. That's really the best time if you don't want to play with people.
That's the thing, though. I tried to take a chance, but yeah. I mean, look at that. Lay just left. But yeah, the thing is, it's not easy to get randoms to join like it used to be. I think people are set on their specific groups and stuff. But yeah, that's basically what happened the last time I tried to host this game. 2 weeks ago or something like that. So yeah, I moved on to other games with Oracable. I don't know if you play those other games that I have, but that's what's been keeping me company. Final Fantasy 14 Online, Final Fantasy 14 Online, and a couple of handful of other games I can't think from the top of my head. That's basically what's been going on. So
I've currently just had an obsession with a reality show. That's been a lot of my time. Usually, if I'm playing Goose Goose Duck, is either with friends or doing beta testing.
Let me guess, Adorable, you're hooked on Survivor. That show is still going, by the
Oh
way.
no, no, not at all, not at all.
Yes, I don't know who. Yes, who that Survivor show is still going. That's been going on since 2000, and it's still going.
I've never watched it. It's not my thing.
Yeah, that show is still going somehow.
But
But
I enjoy Below Deck. It's about real people as much as it can be in a reality show who work on yachts below deck. And I think it's interesting. It's got very attractive men, wet, no shirts. I like that part, but I like all kinds of things about it, and I think it's really interesting to me.
you know what's also interesting to me, Adorable, besides the reality shows? I do like that Iron Chef reality show, the original one from Japan. That's pretty cool. And every once in a while, if I'm in the mood, which is rare, is watching anime, especially those anime women that are very muscular with the female abs. Nothing wrong with that. I wish that was a more common thing in real life, but I digress. So yeah, that's something that I like to watch as a guilty pleasure. Not to take it too seriously, because it's anime, it's fan service. Why not? So. Plus, I'm a guy.
You know what kind of ruins shows for me? Is that
What?
there's always this reminder that, hey, everything is set up. And even though it's such a good show or movie, I'm constantly reminded of the behind the scenes.
Are you talking disclaimers or?
And like in anything, like you know it's not actually happening, you know it's behind the scenes, and so it kind of ruins the moment of getting into that part of the show or movie sometimes, if you know what I mean.
Are you talking about scenes that are taking place in a movie studio, even though it's supposed to be fictional and stuff like that, or?
Well, yeah, like not
If that's the case, who then
for
I kind
National
of get your point.
Geographics, right? That's normal, but like something just a made up story, right?
Right.
The made up story is just or like a scripted channel where they're like, oh, let's give this homeless person $5 for my views, something like that as well. When it's obvious, it kind of pisses me off sometimes.
I don't care for that. If you want to give money
that's
to the
problem.
poor, don't put your face on camera.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something,
And-
too. I've said this story before to a couple of people from a Discord server. I don't like certain philanthropists that want to show off to the world how of all the good things they are doing. There's nothing wrong with doing good things, but the way they say to the world, please look at all the good things that I'm doing. Like, yeah, I know you're doing good things. I don't care. It's the attitude that some of these philanthropists, philanthropists do. I'm gonna continue to say that way as much as I can. But yeah, I think you know who I'm talking about too. These certain philanthropists
Oh, I gotta go now.
that present themselves like that. I mean, I don't mind people helping other people with money and stuff like that, but don't be obnoxious or something about it, Adorable. That's the annoying thing that you see in social media. Like, I mean, that's nice, but yeah, that's it. So
Yeah, if you're doing millions of dollars and you need your face to make that happen, that's understandable. But if you're giving $100, which is very generous, to someone on the street, that's wonderful. But why did your face have to be on the camera? Like, why do we have to see you? It's about helping them. And then I don't know, that level seems a bit creepy and artificial. The bigger ones, I don't know who's to say. I like Jacksepticeye a lot. I think he's done a lot for World Kitchen, and I really appreciate that. I tried to help actually last time they did the World Kitchen thing, but I couldn't get it working.
for me personally, Adorable, I've grown up, and what I've learned is I kind of have outgrown some of the personalities. I'm not going to be specific on which ones I'm talking about because, again, I want to keep it neutral as much as possible. But some of the big personalities, even though they seem even though they seem to be the most friendliest or whatever, I don't really like them because it's not because of the status they have. There's nothing wrong with being a celebrity or something because you've done quote unquote things, whether it's good or bad. But yeah, but the personality that they put on the screen. I know you're supposed to be entertaining, but the way they put on the personality and stuff comes across in most cases, not all, but in most cases, like the big personality, it comes across as very obnoxious. That's the word I'm looking for. Obnoxious. Even though it's not very obnoxious, but it comes to the point of obnoxious that you get tired of it after a while. I know it's a personality thing, but please tone it down or just don't do it. I mean, you can still have a personality without being obnoxious. So that's what really bothers me. And that's why I don't find too many personalities online that I like. So just because they have an X number of followers or Y number of followers, I can tell or I can see what kind of a personality or if I'm gonna care about this person or not. Doesn't matter if it's a male or female, by the way. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is something that you realize now, but after growing up for the last 10-20 years, you start to become more honest with yourself, and that's why I'm not a big fan of certain personalities that got big, and I look at them now, they're not really that interesting. I think people are just looking for someone for entertainment after a long day or something like that, but they don't really have too many other options that show up unrecommended and stuff. Because I can tell you right now, Durko, but there are some channels that don't show up unrecommended, and I came across them by pure luck. So even if I don't have a lot of money to support them, but I do appreciate that they are doing what they're doing. So there are some good channels that have lots of attention, but it's very few and far between, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
once you grow older, you kind of start to outgrow certain personalities you thought were fine, and yeah. And my one of my biggest gripes are people that overreact when it comes to horror. Don't get me wrong, there's stuff like that happens in real life, but when you grow older, you start to look at that and it's like, yeah, no, pass, no, no.
Are you? I know you're not talking about me, but
No. I'm talking
me
about
deep inside was like, he doesn't mean me, does he?
no, not you,
yeah, 'cause I'm a
Adorkable.
huge
I'm talking
coward.
about
I'm a huge coward.
I'm talking about the really obvious ones out there that exaggerate to the point where it's fake. That it's so obvious. Like, really? Like, I don't think I have to explain this to you, Adorkable, but there are some that do it so blatantly, and it just rubs me the wrong way, obviously.
I don't follow a lot of influencers or whatever. I don't follow a lot of them. I like Jack, and he's at the top of my head when I think of like big, person. But in anyone else, I liked. Oh God, I can't think of what it's called. The whole Unis Honest thing was really entertaining during the thing.
No, I'm not here to take away
big
people
pancake.
that they like, but I'm just telling
But
you
yeah,
what I
there's
think.
yeah, I don't follow a lot of people for that kind of thing, but I think they're just doing their best to try to get views. But I don't know if they always know how to keep them. And people get bored, or they move on, they find someone else.
Yeah, for me personally, Dorkable, I don't know if this tells you anything about my personality, but the classic game show, The Price is Right, Bob Barker. Now that is a man who knows how to make a good show and I don't need to overdo it. Maybe it's old school Dorkable, but it's the good kind of old school, in my opinion.
He's a class act.
You know that what's that toy where you gotta touch the the tooth of an animal or something, and if you touch the wrong tooth, it snaps closed. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that alligator one. I know.
Yeah, yeah. I remember I was watching a clip of Bob Barker fooling around with that. That was pretty hilarious. It wouldn't always a simple thing, but it was funny. It was funny. If you look it up, you can see it. It's really adorable. So sometimes less is more, but I guess some people really gotta overhype it or exaggerate it. Like, oh, it just comes across as kind of fake or artificial to me. I know, get me
Yeah.
started on TikTok. No, 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 no.
I love TikTok. I love
Not all TikTok is bad, but let's just say some of the trends over there that they're trying to do. Yeah, no,
Well,
no.
that's like saying television is bad. You know,
No, don't get me wrong. There's bad
something
shows
for
on TV,
everyone, you know.
but the trends that some people are trying to do in TikTok is even more cringier. Oh god. Oh god. And I thought I saw cringy stuff on TV already. I'm wrong. Wow.
I haven't seen a lot of cringy stuff, but I'm either watching adorable animals or politics. It's usually sometimes lumberjacks or rugby players, but usually somewhere along that spectrum.
I mean, anime animals or animals in general are already cute. I think that's a given. I don't know if you see me play Final Fantasy 14, Adorable, but that's an MMO game. I don't think MMOs are for you, but anyway, for an MMO game like that, it's pretty cute, and you can also get your own mount or minion. You even have a fat cat in that game. That's not a joke. They actually have a fat cat that's adorable.
I don't know. I used to play WoW and Guild Wars and all of that.
I don't know. Yeah,
But
Final Fantasy 14 is at the very least a casual MMO, so the game does respect your free time, so you don't have to be spending every living moment on it. But I digress. That's why I still play that game. It does respect your free time. If you have time, Adorable, if you got your phone or something, just go to Google or something and write down Fat Cat FF14. It's adorable. Freaking adorable. No, seriously. You'll probably find it adorable. A fat cat, FF14. That's a freaking adorable.
I shall save it for when I have TikTok and cuddles with my daughter. That's a lot of time. My daughter wants to, like when she's stressed, she's like, "Mommy, can I have TikToks and cuddles?" And we'll cuddle up and we'll go ahead and thumb through it. I'll skip all the political stuff.
Did I tell you?
I'm a good mom.
That fat cat, there's a mount for it. You can actually ride on top of the fat cat and fly around.
Ah, cute.
If you look it up, if you look it up on Google right now on the phone, you can see it. It's freaking adorable. Fat cat.
Wait, what time is it?
11:38 right now. For me, 11:30 p.m.
It is 12:30.
You gotta go?
I have not taken my medication. And I don't think anyone's coming.
Yeah, that's the thing,
I don't think it's
Adorable.
gonna happen, buddy.
Yeah, that's the thing, Adorable. I didn't know if we were gonna get any people joining in. Because
I saw you on, and I was like, I ran. I sprinted to your lobby, away from the
Aw.
children. I like children. I like them. I just, I'm here to relax.
You
I'm
don't
not here
you don't have to tell me,
wrangle
Adorable. I
little
have
ones.
some people that are below 18 on my server. There are good ones, but let's be honest here, Adorable. Most of the time, unfortunately, it's usually not the best experience. Usually.
Yeah. Mine is good. She can play with grown-ups, but only in certain lobbies where I know it's like a safe place.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I have some friends. I know that their lobbies are okay to have my daughter in. But yeah, she's good. A lot of these kids are loud though.
Yeah, because I'm not here going to talk about psychology, Adorable, but a person's mind is not going to be fully developed until, at the very least, in your 20s or late 20s, because only then when you realize what you really like or what you don't like in life and stuff like that. Because when you're still young, you're still figuring it out, and if you do figure it out early on, props to them. But most of the time, they're still figuring things out because, you know, you're still growing up. You're still figuring things out. So,
Well, if I
I'm
don't have it
32
figured
now.
out yet,
I'm-
I don't think I'm gonna.
I'm 32, Adorable. I mean, I'm not that old.
No, you're not. No, you're not old at all.
But at the very least, I have come to the realization of what I like and what don't like in life, and just become a bit more honest with myself. Like when I'm watching a
That's
video
good.
and I start to get bored and I really don't like it, I don't want to turn it off. I just turn it off. Don't hesitate if that's the word I'm looking for. Don't hesitate.
Well, I gotta take my stuff. I have neurological medicine I have to take on time, and I'm a little bit late.
No worries, Dorko. I'm not here to take away your time, but yeah, I did want to try to see if we can get people joining in, but unfortunately, we did not
I'm
get lucky
sorry.
today. I know. Here's the thing, though.
Next time, you know, we'll get make a plan, try to get some friends in, set up a good time.
But here's the thing, though, Adorable. Don't play Apex Legends or Fortnite or Valorant, in my personal opinion. There are other games out there that are more entertaining, in my opinion. You can be casual with them, even if you don't have a lot of free time. I don't know if you have the time, but I do play several other games that are great, and you don't have to spend so much time on it. Especially Grocery Store Simulator, Adorable. Do you want to work in a grocery store? I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my
I don't think you
gosh,
want to
no.
play.
No.
No, I'm not, I
Okay.
wish I was joking, Adorable, but there is a Steam game called Grocery Store Simulator. You actually work in a grocery store in co-op.
Yeah. There's plate up. There's all that.
Would you
kind of
like to
thing.
be a cashier, Adorable, or stocking
No.
shelves?
No, this will always be my favorite game in that we have such an expansive community with all kinds of people from all walks of life, and we get to come together
Yeah.
and socialize and play our stupid little mystery
I do
games
like this
and have
game.
our farting geese.
But like I said
It's fun.
earlier, to wrap things up here, I do like this game, but I know in the English side of things, hasn't as been easy to get people in this game like it was 2 years ago, which is a shame. Yeah.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
No
I hope
worries,
you have a
Adorable.
good night. It was so good to see you. Take care, and you. Okay, bye, bye, bye,
Bye-bye.
bye. I'm checking out. I'm checking out. Bye, bye.
Bye-bye. What an interesting personality Adorable is. And the name itself is already pretty adorable. I'm probably gonna get clipped for that, and I don't mind. So, how much time do we have left? 11:42. That Sea of Thieves game that I did earlier, at least we know how that game works now. I don't know if Smeeth wants to play that game with us. I think he's probably got his own guild. I would be surprised if that's the case. But at least I can play that game now without any issue whatsoever. So I was hoping to have done Planet Side 2, like I thought earlier, but I did go on there off screen before I started this, and there weren't that many people on, unfortunately, so it was a bit discouraging. I thought of doing Phasmo, but again, not exactly in the best mood for that, especially after a long day like this. So what I'm probably going to do is going to wrap things up early now, and I will do some grinding in Final Fantasy XIV, which I don't mind doing. The grinding in this game I don't mind, actually. It's actually it's something I don't mind. So it's just something that I don't mind at all. There's nothing wrong with grinding in a game, but you really need to get used to it. So, but anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hopefully Saturday will be a little better. I was late putting the community vote poll again, but at least I got the Sea of Thieves thing sorted out at the very least. So, but anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up here and do some Final Fantasy XIV stuff. I could show it. I could show it. Is anybody? I don't know if I should show Final Fantasy XIV on screen here, but it's just mostly going to be me running things around to grind and that. Plus, it's getting close to my quitting time to sleep anyway, so I'll just do that off screen. But yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. I know the audience could be much bigger, but I'm just glad and fortunate to have gotten the respect of X number of people that are gonna last 3+ years. So even if I don't see them all the time, it's still great. But anyway, I gotta head off here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.